NHL playoff predictions. Who will win the Stanley Cup when the first round begins Monday? Will the Tampa Bay Chargers take their first steps toward a third straight Stanley Cup? Or will the Toronto Maple Leafs win a playoff series for the first time since 2004? Will the Edmonton Oilers win their first playoff win since Todd McClellan coached the team? Or will McClellan's Los Angeles Kings stop them? Can the Western Conference leading Colorado Avalanche return to the season from a 1-5-1 record? Will the Florida Panthers be the first to win the President's Trophy since 2013? Those are some of the questions that will be answered as the NHL playoffs begin on Monday night. USA Today Sports NHL experts predict first round and Stanley Cup winners. Sports newsletter, receive daily updates. NHL playoff schedule, dates, times, TV, and results. Playoffs, an important question for any playoff team. NHL award picks, MVP race full of chances, Igor Shesterkin is Vezina's castle. Jimmy Haskyup. Florida vs. Washington, Panthers 2 out of 5. The best team in the regular season can effortlessly beat a team that relies too heavily on one player, Alex Ovechkin, to run the offense. Carolina vs. Boston, 7 games for the Bears. In the battle between the two best coaches, Boston gets the nod as Patrice Bergeron remains at the pinnacle of his power and the goalie is more consistent. Toronto vs. Tampa Bay, Lightning 2 out of 6. Tampa Bay has played like a team this season that knows they can make it to the playoffs without trying their best, but will bounce back in the playoffs. New York Rangers vs. Pittsburgh, Rangers 6. The Rangers lost their first meeting with the Penguins, then won the next 3 games and looked more like a more complete team. Colorado vs. Nashville, 5 Avalanches. There seem to be too many doubts about goaltender Jussi Saros's ability to make the playoffs, and his absence will make Nashville lose this series faster. Calgary vs. Dallas, 5 Big Fires. The Stars relied too much on the Joe Pavelski-Jason Robertson RUP Hintz lineup, and didn't show enough secondary points to tie deeper Calgary. Minnesota vs. St. Louis, 7 games for the Blues. The Wild scored more, but the Blues won 6 more regular season games, and I prefer their defensive depth. Edmonton vs. Los Angeles, Kings 7 games. Perhaps the most one-sided series on paper, what an NHL playoff is without some.